Namaskar and welcome to you all again. I am Vijayamohan. Today, the whole world is worried about and reeling under the coronavirus effect. We will look at the coronavirus effect on stock markets and on what we should do. Dear friends, now these are very tough times. The stock markets are generally wealth generators in normal times, but they have become wealth destroyers, huge wealth destroyers in the recent past. The last 2 years were bad, but the corona effect has made the stock markets very bad. I know that all of us, you, me and all others, the highest to the lowest, who are investors, are reeling under the impact of the coronavirus effect on stock markets. Of course, coronavirus, basically it affects our bodies, not our finances. It affects our bodies and not our finances. But, okay, it affects our throats and it affects our lungs. Through the throats, the lungs. You may get a fever, your throat may be itching and your lungs will become full of infection. And it spreads very fast. No other disease in human history has been spreading as fast as this worldwide. See, there were some virus impact in India also, periodically, 25 years once, something like that. But worldwide, this sort of wildfire-like spreading, never. Now, suppose you touch a coronavirus positive person or just stand near him when he coughs or sneezes, or touch any surface that he has touched in some ways, you immediately become corona positive. And from you, corona can go to any other persons who may touch you or whom you may touch or stand near. It has spread like this very fast in China. Started at Wuhan, China first. Then it spread like wildfire in China. From there, corona went body shopping to all other countries. It has come to India from other countries and is still coming from other countries to us in the same way. It has not spared the Christians in Italy, Britain, US, France, etc. Whatever prayers they may do in their churches. Likewise, it has not spared the Muslims in any Muslim country. Whatever prayers they do, any number of times. And it is not going to spare us in India too, unless we are very vigilant. Many people are vigilant, but there are some really very incorrigible groups in India who go against all common sense and all government and medical advice. Like the demonstrators at Shaheen Bagh. I at least strongly condemn their attitude, which will put the whole nation in medical jeopardy. Demonstrations at earlier times are different, but today it is a medical problem affecting the whole world. You can't be in this senseless state. If India goes into stage 3 of coronavirus, which will make it very difficult to come out, it will be because of this sort of senseless, incorrigible fellows who won't listen to anybody's sane advice on earth. Let me tell you, neither Allah, nor Jesus, nor Krishna, nobody is protecting any of their followers in any country. That much is very clear. Your religion is not protecting you. Whoever is coming to India from a foreign country, many of them are already infected with this virus. And after arrival, they go on spreading to others in India. They don't listen to medical advice, they don't go for quarantine. And there is no reliable, accurate data in respect of some countries like our neighbor Pakistan. Pakistan PM has said, if Pakistan does not die of coronavirus, it will die of hunger. Conditions there are so bad. And some idiots in India still shout Pakistan Jindabad. What to do? Western countries are also facing similar dangers. Canadian PM's wife is stated to be corona positive. The Prime Minister's wife in Canada. Some Iranian ministers are stated to be corona positive. Now it is likely to spread to some ministers in India too. People who have attended that Kanika Kapoor, her parties. It is spreading very fast. It is not sparing the rich or the poor of any religion. Let us all open our eyes, our brains at the situation. Look at the situation in all countries. Only doctors, only modern science can protect all of us. Let us abide by the excellent advice of our government, whose initiatives have received all praise from all countries. Having said that, let me come back to our stock market. Friends, let us take a look at some hard facts of what happened in the last 1 year in the stock market. I will give you some statistics about some of the indices. The 52-week high and the current index level and the year-on-year fall. Let me tell you, no index has gone up during the last 52 weeks. Now I will tell you. Nifty 50. 52-week high is 12,431. 12,431. Currently it is at 8,745. A fall of 42%. Nifty 50, comprising the biggest, has fallen by 42%. Then Nifty 500, something like the Sensex, has fallen from 10,174, 52-week high, to current 7,162, 42% fall. Nifty 50, Nifty 500 both have fallen 42%. Nifty Mid-Cap 50 has fallen from 52-week high of 5,137 to 3,412, 51% fall. Nifty Mid-Cap 100, we said about Mid-Cap 50, Mid-Cap 100 also likewise has fallen from 18,496 to 12,642, fall of 46%. Mid-Cap 50 has fallen by 51%, Mid-Cap 100 has fallen by 46%. Small Cap 100 has fallen from 6,823 to 3,874, a fall of 76%. Small caps have fallen much higher than mid caps and Nifty 50. Let us look at sectoral indices. Nifty Bank has fallen from 32,613 to 20,275. 61% fall. Nifty Bank has fallen by 61%. Nifty Auto has fallen from 9,059 to 5,373. 69% fall. Nifty Financial Services has fallen from 14,748 to 9,882. That is a fall of 49%. Nifty FMCG has fallen from 32,645 to 26,073, a fall of 25% only. FMCG has fallen perhaps the least. Nifty IT, not bad, 16,882, 52-week high to 12,306 current, 37% fall. So Nifty, FMCG and IT are slightly better. 25% FMCG, 37% IT. Nifty Media from 2,517 to 1,124, 124% fall. One of the very worst index. Nifty Metal has fallen from 3,177 to 1,695, 87% fall. Nifty Pharma, one of the better indexes, 9,578 to 6,927, 38% fall. As I said, Nifty FMCG slightly better, Nifty IT slightly better, Nifty Pharma slightly better. Which are the worst? Nifty Media 124% fall, Nifty PSU Bank 138% fall. Nifty Media, Nifty PSU Bank, the fall is maximum. PSU Bank has fallen from 3,493 to 1,465, 138% fall. Now, Nifty Private Banks, better than PSU Bank, from 18,030 to 10,909, fall of 65%. Nifty Realty has fallen from 336 to 196, 72% fall. You have seen that. So, Nifty FMCG, Nifty IT, Nifty Pharma are the better indices. Probably in the days to come, they may recover faster. Now what we should do? Take a look at the latest results of the companies in your portfolio. If they were good, don't bother. No point in panic selling. In most cases, there are only sellers and no buyers also. We are just stuck for the present. Take it easy. It may take another 2 months at least for the stock markets to come to some sort of normalcy. What about fourth quarter results? Likely to be very bad. No demand for many products. All sectors are likely to suffer. But thereafter, all sectors will come back to normal. That's my opinion. Oil prices across the world have fallen. That's good news for the government. Companies like Reliance will benefit. My suggestion is our government should buy oil at current prices even by taking a loan from RBI. You should encourage the private sector also to do likewise. It will save a lot of money. Some people are complaining why government is not passing on the benefit of oil price decrease to the consumers. Fair enough. And government must explain why it is not passing on. Obviously, they are spending on some priority sectors. That's good. Tax receipts have fallen in so many months and likely to fall in coming months. All that should be explained to public. Now, daily wages are likely to lose their daily wages for prolonged time. The governments at center and state should take care of them first and foremost. Nobody should die of hunger. Also, nobody should be sent out of jobs now. Salaries may be reduced slightly, but people should not be sent out of jobs. Now, what about stock market investors? Most people have lost their shirt, pants and underwears in the latest bloodbath. As somebody jocularly said, investors have all become Digambar Jains. You can almost do nothing to compensate the investors' losses. But ever since government introduced the LTCG tax, all people are having capital losses only and not capital gains. Government should abolish this obnoxious tax, LTCG tax. It was not there for 70 years. Why should it be there now? Please abolish it. Now, dividend tax. There was no need for it to be given from the companies to the investors. Investors will have to keep track of the dividends and add to their incomes and pay on that. Government was getting it easily. It could have been reduced, a percentage could have been reduced. Now what I suggest is either take it back to the earlier dispensation and reduce the rate of dividend, or dividends less than rupees 1 lakh should become tax-free. Don't tax at all. Encourage investment in stock markets. That's the only way a government can progress, a country can progress. Investors should become bold enough to increase production capacities. Now, there is no capital investment in most of the Indian companies. Banks have surplus funds. They are willing to lend if there are good buyers for the loans, takers for the loans. But there are no takers for their loans. Whoever takes loans are also becoming bankrupt. We are seeing that. Now time has come to encourage demand for Indian goods. The way is encourage demand for Indian goods, not for Chinese goods. India is full of Chinese goods. Encourage demand for Indian goods. Think of that. Whatever central and state governments buy, let it be Indian goods. Find ways for that. Likewise, every Indian company must buy from other Indian companies, maximum, not from Chinese companies, however cheap they may be. Else India will collapse. All of us will collapse. This is the need of the hour. Buy from Indian companies. All Indians also must resolve to buy Indian goods and not Chinese goods, at least now. Government is reducing the interest rates on bank deposits very steeply. Bank deposits are made by small investors. How do government expect the people depending only on bank deposits and provident funds to survive? On reducing interest incomes. The interest rates are already low. Do not reduce them further. You have already reduced income tax rates for the higher income groups and companies sufficiently. Don't reduce the incomes of the other lower income groups. Reduce their taxes. Senior citizen incomes, don't tax them or don't tax them at least up to 5 lakhs. Very clear. Well, I will deal with Indian companies. Their prospects in due course. At present, there are no prospects. But in the long term, there are great prospects. Wait for it. Don't panic. Relax. Times will change. Keep money for 6 months expense at least. Don't invest because it is low. It may go further low also. So 6 months expenses must be there on hand for you. Balance only can be for sensible investing. I wish you better times. Better times will come for you. Stock market will again shine. Stay there as investors. I wish you all the best. Thank you.